Hello everybody, thanks for joining us on SERVi Homestead again. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this. This is a chicken update. So I finally found out what this gal is. Pretty sure she's a cochin. She goes broody easily. She hatched a few eggs for us last spring, but unfortunately they died. But she has not been around a rooster for a while. So I had a plan somewhere around Christmas time. I was just sitting out here looking, and we have Big Daddy Gold, who used to live in here, and we had 3 of these roosters given to us from my buddy at work. These 2 will be harvested. I haven't gotten to them yet. And we have the 4 beautiful hens in here that we hatched. So I was thinking these 4 ladies are going to be pretty large. I think a Brahma is the parent, one parent for all of them at least. These 2 pretty gray ones are probably full Brahma. So I decided to put Big Daddy Gold right here instead of him being in the wooden house with the 2 Americanas and the 1 Brahma, because he was not breeding well with the Americanas. I think he's just too big, and it was just unsuccessful, or he was too big for them and they wouldn't let him or whatever, because we tried to hatch some of the greenish eggs a couple of times and they were completely infertile, all of them. So I had the grand idea of putting Big Daddy in here with these 4 ladies so that we can hatch their eggs later, and it seems to be working out well. And the other part of the plan was to put this guy, that guy, with the 2 Brahmas and the Americana right there in the wooden coop. And so on the weekends we let them out, let them roam, get some bugs and grass and seeds. And I decided to let her out yesterday, and man, these 2 just hit it off. Little young production red and Mama Cochin, they just seem to love each other. They've been hanging out. So I'm hoping after them being together for about 48 hours that she is fertile. And so when she sets, when we put her back in her little house right there, that she will set on her eggs and a few eggs from these big ladies right here. And so I won't have to sneak her eggs away and hide some big eggs under her. I'll be able to leave a few of her eggs and some other ones, and she'll hatch them all. So it seems to be working well. Look at them. Look at those 2. Hey Mama. Hey Mama, how's it going? Doing okay? Doing okay? Why aren't you laying any eggs? It's been weeks. I guess she doesn't want to talk about it. This guy is humongous. Probably the biggest chicken I've ever seen. Look at him. Look how big he is. Golly. These have been laying on the ground. So I took the legs off of the nest box I had built. I guess it was too high, and they are big chickens, so it's probably hard for them to get in. Stop picking at my shoe. So I would prefer it off the ground, but they prefer it on the ground. So we'll leave it here and see what happens. Hopefully they start laying there instead of on the ground. Alright, so that's a little chicken update. Thanks for watching SERVi Homestead. Don't you love how they just scratch around like that? We'll see you on the next one. Right, Gold Daddy?